وذكر فإن الذكرى تنفع المؤمنين.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon you all. Abdullah Oduro, and welcome back. A young man comes home around 2 a.m. in the morning from hanging out with his friends. He opens the door with his keys, and lo and behold, his mother standing there with her arms crossed. And you know what comes next. She's asking a number of questions. Where have you been? Why are you late? You told me you were coming at this time. When he sees this, he keeps it moving. He keeps walking in the direction of his room, whereupon his mother is following him, and she keeps asking him these legitimate questions. He all of a sudden turns around and lashes out at his mother. Immediately, he feels bad about that. He goes to his room, shuts the door angrily, and just drops down on his knees and starts to pray from what he knew how to pray, putting his hands together like this, closing his eyes, puts his head up, and just starts crying. And what he's saying as he's crying is, God, guide me. Please, please guide me. Please guide me. He doesn't even know what to say, but he knows what's in his heart. He's visualizing the things that he's done to his mother. He's visualizing the actions and things that he's done of no direction. And he's asking God for guidance, for direction, for structure in his life. But not just structure on a superficial level, structure that has some substance and foundation to it. Now here, he's looking for something. He's never prayed like this before. He's seen it on television. He's seen his mom and her friends at church, and he used to go to church, and he would call himself Christian, but he wasn't really practicing it at a high level. Rather, he was hanging out with his friends and trying to find some direction in life. Prayer. He tuned out in order to tune in. Now, people will tune out in different ways. You know, some people may take drugs in order to tune out, in order to tune out of reality, to go into some other realm that they want to go into. But sometimes people will use an individual to tune out, to take them into a certain type of realm that they want to go into, or another type of reality. But we in Islam, in particular, in Islam, when one wants to get closer to God, there is prayer that's instructed. Now, every religion has some type of prayer of turning towards God. But in Islam in particular, when talking about the pillars, it is the 5 daily prayers that we are speaking about. Now, this prayer primarily is a means of establishing that link and connection to their Creator, that God is speaking to them in the strongest way possible, which is the Qur'an, to where in their prayer they recite the Qur'an, and also you can speak to God by asking Him, praising Him, asking Him for His virtues, and praising Him for His virtues. So in this session, we are going to talk about these 5 daily prayers, primarily the who, what, when, where, and why. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make you of those that understand these 5 W's of the prayer, to make you consistent upon it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you.